Hey guys, if you like this content, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys like the video and subscribed to my channel. It helps make these videos worth it going forward. What's up guys, Altcoin Sherpa here with the crypto market review. As always, this is not financial advice. I'm not an expert, do your own research. Today I'm just going to review Bitcoin on some higher time frames. I'll just review it on all time frames. BTC USD on the weekly, we didn't really see anything last week. I mean, the last few weeks haven't really been trending in my opinion. I mean, we saw the move from 15K to all the way to 17, but last week really didn't have a whole lot of crazy price action or volatility. It was just really a very choppy market. And in my opinion, the overall high time frame view for me is still unclear. Like in the short term, I wouldn't be surprised if we do grind up to the 18, 19Ks. That's kind of like my overall opinion. I think the bulk of the downside move is over, but again, don't really know in regards to like if this is the overall macro bottom. I don't think it is, to be frank and honest with you. Like Fed rates, we're not sure what Fed is going to do overall. Like, you know, if inflation is just done, or like, you know, if it's at a place where they're not going to need to seriously continue hiking like very high. But again, I don't think anyone really knows what the overall forecast is. I don't think anybody really knows what's going to happen in 2023. But my personal opinion is that this is not the bottom. The overall high time frame targets still remain the same to me overall. I'm still looking at this 12K level. I think it's an important level because price couldn't break above that level from early 2018 all the way to the end of 2020. And it sat under there for a really long time, and you know, it should be a pretty strong level of support when tapped. Weekly close here at the 14K level. Lots of interaction with that level in January 2018, as well as the high of July 2019. That's an important area. So these two levels are the next levels up in my opinion. And of course, this current level is an area of support. And the current area of support is this weekly close back in 2018 on the high, the weekly, as well as this wick back in November 2020 as support. So still support right now, the 16K level, but for now, not really certain if this is the bottom or not. You know, as I said, I think it's unlikely, and I think that there's still probably more overall high time frame pain to come, but in the short term, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see something like a little bit more of a grinding out. Maybe like this goes all the way up to 20K or something. But I would be surprised if this goes straight down to you know, the 14 and 12K levels, unless there's some sort of big catalyst, Genesis going under, Binance going under, who knows. Like it's just a very uncertain market in my opinion. BTC on the daily. Again, not really much happening going on this last week. This is just very, very choppy price action where you're seeing open, close, open, close, open, close, like it's going right back to the exact same range, and not really much clarity in my opinion for where price is going to head. As I said, I still believe that price is going to go to the 18, 19Ks. You know, maybe we see something like this where like fills out the inefficiency, then goes to this former floor set back in June of 2022. But there's going to be some sort of resistance all along this area. Like this entire area is just going to have some sort of resistance in my opinion, and it's going to be really hard to tell what that area is going to be. It's not very clear where this is going to pull back at. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see something like this where we break above and then like break down again. That would make a lot of sense to me personally. Another idea is that this price just continues to chop around. Maybe it goes on to the lows, down to the 16K level, back up to the highs. You know, maybe we see some sort of price action like this. But again, not really too clear to me in terms of what Bitcoin is doing. And I honestly have no idea. The EMAs are starting to catch up with price though on the 4 hour. You can see that the 200 EMA has acted as resistance several times. You can see that price is tapping that area a few times overall, and the higher, faster time EMAs are compressing still with price. So generally speaking, when you see price and the EMAs all interacting with each other, you generally will see some sort of just really choppy consolidation before the next big move. it's important to see that, that the overall context of price action, the market structure right now is very bearish. Like, this is not bullish in any way, shape, or form. There's no higher highs, no higher lows anywhere. But the EMAs are compressing, and that's something nice to see. Generally speaking, as I said, this does mean that a big move is about to come. And there is a lot of compression all in this area. You can see that more so too with volume profile, where price is currently at the overall point of control, meaning that this is the area that traders like to trade at the most within this overall price action in the context of this range of early November all the way to now, where we're in the kind of almost middle of December. So, as I said before, not much clarity in terms of where Bitcoin's going. I still believe that this is going to go to the 18, 19Ks, but again, not really sure, not super confident in that idea. In terms of overall altcoins, I am looking at some like Fetch, Ocean, just having a slow position in Link. Made money at first on Hook and then round tripped it all back. So yeah, it's just kind of like an overall very choppy market. I think that most people shouldn't be trading right now. Yeah. So overall thoughts, Bitcoin I think goes 18, 19K, and then after that, no idea, maybe dumps further. And then, not after that, yeah, as I said, not really sure. Still don't think it's the overall macro bottom though. Okay, let's check the Ethereum chart here. This is ETH USD on the 1 day. Price is back within this strong demand zone, or right near this strong demand zone. You can see that price consolidated all the way from June and July, and then had that nice strong move up from $1,000 to $2,000. A lot of that was the ETH2 staking narrative, and you saw other ETH-related coins do really well during that time. I do think that this current area right now, I mean, it is within this strong demand area. But again, it's very uncertain, and it's very unclear to me where Ethereum is going. Wouldn't surprise me for any type of scenario, if I'm being frank and honest with you. Could see another return back down to the lows, back in the low 1,000s. Could certainly just break up higher, and go to the 1,400s. I honestly have no idea with regards to Ethereum. Wouldn't be surprised though if Bitcoin does go to the 18, 19Ks, that price goes to 1,600, high volume area, right around the $1,500 area. Wouldn't be surprised at all if price came back to that level if Bitcoin is healthy. But again, the overall market structure on Ethereum is still very bearish. Don't really think it's something that you want to say that this is the overall bottom. Again, similar to Bitcoin, I don't know where the bottom is on this one. If Bitcoin does go to those lower levels, like I said, 14K, 12K, Ethereum's going to go to like $700 or something like that, is my guess. We will see another 50% in drop in prices, and that's kind of my overall expectation for Ethereum if that happens. But in the short term, in the short midterm, I don't really know. Ethereum is just chopping around at this high volume region, but don't really have any strong conviction in either direction, just because we're seeing just a lot of chop, a lot of consolidation. And if you scroll down to the lower time frames too, again, similar to Bitcoin, this is chopping quite a bit, but the 200 EMA is even closer to the other EMAs than it is in Bitcoin. So for instance, you're just seeing lots and lots of interaction with this, and this is just really just waiting for the next big move. Again, similar to Bitcoin, I wouldn't be surprised though to see this go up to the 12, kind of like this 1,400 to 1,600 area. That would be kind of my overall next big move idea for Ethereum. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for the support, and good luck.